Good morning, Hornets, and welcome to your daily dose of Bgsn. I'm Mrs. Megashar.
And I'm Mrs. Dean. Today we will be taking a look at finals, de-stressing, and as always, sports.
But first, here's Mr. Bush with your week's weather forecast.
What a great morning, Hornets. Christmas is approaching along with the weather. Today is going to be a not so high of 42 and a low of 25 and mostly sunny. Tuesday will also be a high of 42 with a high of 29 and mostly cloudy. Wednesday will be a high of 48 and a low of 38 and also mostly cloudy. Thursday will be a high of 48 and a low of 39 with some showers and a 60% chance of rain. And finally, Friday, the last day before break, expect a high of 41 with a low of 29 with showers and a 50% chance of rain. I hope you all have a great rest of your week and a fantastic break. Stay warm, Hornets. Back to you ladies at the desk.
With finals coming up, you might be confused about certain dates on your schedule. Here is Austin with more.
It's that time of year where there are a lot of important dates to remember, such as specific dates for finals, changes in the schedule due to snow days, and other things related to the start of next semester. Next week is also finals week, which many people seem to be confused about. On Tuesday, every student will take finals for blocks 1 and 4. Next Wednesday will be blocks 5 and 8, Thursday will be blocks 2 and 3, and Friday will be blocks 6 and 7. Next Friday is the last day before winter break and the end of the first semester. Winter break will go from Saturday, December 22nd to Sunday, January 6th, with school resuming on Monday, January 7th. This will be the first day of the second semester. The Friday of that week, which is January 11th, will be the last day for schedule changes, so make sure to address those quickly. Finally, Monday, January 21st is Martin Luther King Jr. Day, which will be when we make up our snow day. If you don't already, I would recommend using some sort of calendar or scheduling system to keep track of things such as due dates or other important dates, as it can really help with organization. From Beech Grove High School, I'm Austin McGuire for Beech Grove Student News.
As a high school student going into finals week, chances are you're stressed. Mrs. Thomas sent all students an email on how you can de-stress this week before finals. The email includes a Google form to select if you are interested in either mindfulness stretching or the opportunity to listen to Christmas music and drink hot chocolate. If you are interested, make sure to fill out the form. Seniors, you may have heard that you are allowed to leave for both lunches today. This is not correct. The lunches this week are the exact same as usual. But here is Mrs. Dean with your lunch.
And for the lunch today, Hornets, we have Korean barbecue riblet with orange rice pilaf and seasonal carrots, barbecue bacon cheddar burger with seasonal fries, and your choice of toppings, a crispy chicken sandwich or mini turkey corn dogs with the option of tater tots. And as always, your choice of 4 pizzas. That's all for lunch, Hornets.
The Indianapolis Children's Museum is a place not only where kids can learn, but where children at heart can learn as well. Josh Parker has more.
The Indianapolis Children's Museum is an amazing place filled with exhibits for all ages. One of these exhibits is the Ryan White exhibit. Ryan White was born on December 6, 1971 and sadly passed away on April 8, 1990. He was an American teenager from Kokomo, Indiana, who became a national poster child for HIV and AIDS in the United States. This exhibit not only shows the story of his life, his childhood, the toys he played with, but many other things that he got not only from his family, but from many other celebrities, even such as Michael Jackson himself. I encourage all of you to go out to the Indianapolis Children's Museum and look at this amazing exhibit. Thank you for watching. I'm Joshua Parker for Beech Grove Student News.
Students, credit rescue rules have changed since last year, but only for the end of the semester. Here is Bree Abney with more.
As many of you know, here at Beech Grove High School, we have a grade called an FR. An FR is just a little under a D- and a little above an F. With an FR, you can come in over break to make it up and pass with a D-. The rules are changing a little bit for an FR though. Here's Ms. Taft with some more.
Okay, so for credit rescue, they're changing it a little bit this year. So at the end of quarter 1 and quarter 3, anyone is eligible to go to Credit Rescue, whether you're freshman, sophomore, junior, or senior. At the end of each semester, however, only seniors can do Credit Rescue. So if you're a freshman, a sophomore, or a junior, and at the end of the semester you have an FR, that's just going to be an F, and you will have to retake that course.
From the TV studio, this has been Bree for BGSN.
Are you interested in being in a fashion show? Alyssa has more on how this could be a possibility.
The annual NHS fashion show is coming up. I talked to Miss Kimball to get more information.
Alright, so the NHS Fashion Show is on April 17th. It's going to be in the afternoon after Community Service Day. If you did not participate in the fashion show last year, it's a great time. We do need people to sign up as models, so if that's something you're interested in, you want to model some clothes and just get your fashionista stuff on.
As mentioned last week, donations of clothing are still needed, but they are also looking for models. Even if you've never done this before, it is a great event and a lot of fun to be part of.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Kimball in 126 or Miss Bertolet's room in 124. Okay, so bring your clothing donations. We need those. And if you're interested in signing up as a fashion model, come and talk to myself, Mrs. Kimball, 126, or Miss Bertolet, 124. Thanks.
If you would like any more information on the event with how to become a model or help with any behind the scenes things, you can talk to Miss Kimball or email her at mkimball@bgcs.k12.in.us. This has been Alyssa for BGSN.
Students, this is your last chance to get your 2018-2019 yearbook at $35. If you have any photos from homecoming, football games, basketball games, the play, or any other school function, send it to the yearbook school email at hsyearbook@bgcs.k12.in.us.
Now let's toss it over to Mr. Shively for sports.
Hello Hornets, and welcome to another segment of sports. In Beech Grove news, both the boys JV and varsity basketball teams will travel to Greenwood to take on the Greenwood Community Woodmen. During winter break, they will play in a holiday tournament and will host Monrovia here on Matt English Court on January 5th. On Friday, both the girls JV and varsity teams will host Danville Community here at the high school, again on Matt English Court. The girls will also play in a holiday tournament during break, but will travel to Cardinal Ritter on December 29th and will host Monrovia on January 2nd. In Pacers news, they had two games since their last show. The first against the young and up-and-coming Philadelphia 76ers, where they won 113-101. Thad Young had a double-double with 26 points and 10 rebounds. Sabonis also had double-double with 16 rebounds. In their second game, they stayed home and hosted the New York Knicks. Oladipo had 26 points in his third game back, and Sabonis had another double-double. Miles Turner continued his hot streak with 24 points. They're in second in the East and play tomorrow against the Cleveland Cavaliers. In Indiana basketball news, they participated in the Indiana Crossroads Classic yesterday. Purdue and Notre Dame played in the first match, and IU and Butler in the second game. This game came down to the final second, where Rob Fincy hit the game-winning three to win 71-68. IU is ranked 25th in the nation, and that win will help them stay in the top 25. Here's a game-winning shot.
Somebody's got to hoist one. Tennessee at the buzzer. He got it! A three-pointer!
Prior to the shot, the Hoosiers were looking for a standout Romeo Langford. With time running out and Langford falling off balance, Fincy decided he needed to take the shot, in which case it paid off. They are 9-2 on the year. This was Fincy's first ever buzzer beater shot. He is an Indy native and had played at the Fieldhouse before. The Colts hosted the Red Hot Cowboys this Sunday and ended their 5-game winning streak. Colts running back Marlon Mack had 139 rushing yards and 2 touchdown rushes. Darius Leonard helped shut down the Cowboys offense yesterday when he had 11 total tackles and a pass breakup. The Colts also had a big stop on 4th and 1 in the second quarter. It was a quiet day for Andrew Luck, as he only had 192 passing yards. Danico Autry had a great game as well. He had a sack and the blocked field goal earlier in the game. The defense was solid all game, only allowing Zeke Elliott to get 87 rushing yards. Dak Prescott only had 260 yards passing and an interception. This was the first time since the Cowboys had been shut out since 2003, when they lost to the New England Patriots 12-0. The Colts would get the win 23-0. The Colts are currently 8-6 and still in the hunt for the last playoff spot. The Colts will need either the Ravens or the Steelers to lose and to win in order to move into the 6th playoff spot in the AFC. The Ravens play the Chargers and the Steelers play the Saints. Both of those games are crucial for the Colts. That's all for sports. Back to you guys at the desk.
That's all for today's dose of BGSN.
Teachers, don't forget to hit that bell icon and subscribe button to get notified when we go live.
Also, don't forget to follow us on all of our social media at Beech Grove Student News. I'm Mrs. Megashar.
And I'm Mrs. Dean. Have a marvelous Monday, Hornets.